Hey everyone, let me be the first to say, welcome to the channel. Today, we've got some exciting news from a couple weeks ago, straight from Monolith Soft, the incredible developers behind the epic Xenoblade series. I waited a couple weeks to cover this story because I wanted to theorize and craft some thoughts. Monolith Soft is working on a brand new RPG, and it sounds like they're aiming to tackle many new challenges with this upcoming project. Could this be another Xenoblade game? Or are we looking at something entirely different? Stick around because we're going to dive deep into everything we know so far, and trust me, there's a lot to speculate about. But before we jump in, if you love all things RPGs and want to stay up to date with the latest gaming news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll never miss an update. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so let's start with the big news. What's this big announcement? Monolith Soft recently posted a job listing on their official website that has fans buzzing. This job listing isn't just your average hiring notice. It's directly tied to a new RPG that they're developing. What really caught everyone's attention is a special message from none other than Tetsuya Takahashi, the brilliant mind behind the Xenoblade series. In his message, Takahashi mentioned that this new game is going to involve many new challenges compared to Monolith Soft's previous titles. Now that's a bold statement coming from the guy who has consistently raised the bar with each new Xenoblade game. So what could these new challenges be? Could it be related to a new gameplay mechanic, a more complex narrative, or even the introduction of a multiplayer element that's integrated into the RPG experience? Possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this announcement so thrilling. This new project is being developed by Monolith Soft's first production team, the same team that's responsible for every Xenoblade game we know and love. But this raises an intriguing question. Is this a new direction for the Xenoblade series, or are we potentially looking at a completely fresh IP? Whatever it is, one thing is clear. This project is going to be ambitious. Whatever it is, one thing is clear. This project is going to be ambitious and different from anything they've done before. Now, let's talk about the development process. The fact that Monolith Soft is actively hiring for this project tells us a lot. First off, it's likely that while some initial development work has already been done, this game is still in the early stages. And you know what that means. Don't expect to see it released anytime soon. But you know what? That's actually a good thing. Games that push boundaries and introduce new challenges, like what Monolith Soft is aiming to do, take time. We've seen how the Xenoblade series has evolved over the years, with each installment pushing the limits of what's possible in an RPG. For instance, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 introduced a complex blade system that added layers of strategy and depth to the combat. If Monolith Soft is taking their time with this project, it's probably because they want to get it right and deliver something truly groundbreaking. Since Nintendo acquired Monolith Soft, the studio has seen significant growth, not just in terms of their team size, but also in the scope of their projects. Their games have been more successful with each release, and with this new RPG, it seems like they're ready to take things to the next level. We're talking bigger worlds, more complex mechanics, and maybe even new gameplay innovations that could redefine the genre. To add to that, it's worth considering how Monolith Soft's relationship with Nintendo could play a role in this development process. With Nintendo backing them, they have access to a wealth of resources and experience, potentially allowing them to experiment with more daring ideas. Perhaps they're even collaborating with other Nintendo studios to incorporate unique features or technology that we haven't seen in previous games. Let's dive into some speculation here before there are a few different directions Monolith Soft could take. First, let's consider the possibility that this is another entry in the Xenoblade series. The Xenoblade games are known for their vast, open worlds and intricate stories. Could this new project be Xenoblade Chronicles 4? If so, what new challenges could they be introducing? Maybe they're experimenting with a new combat system, or perhaps they're expanding the open world concept in ways we haven't seen before. What if they're integrating more dynamic world events similar to what we've seen in games like Breath of the Wild or The Witcher 3? Imagine a Xenoblade world where your actions could drastically alter the environment or story outcomes. On the other hand, what if this is something completely new? Monolith Soft could be working on a brand new IP, one that explores a different genre or setting altogether. Given their track record, it wouldn't be surprising if they decided to branch out and create something that's unlike anything they've done before. A new fantasy RPG perhaps? or maybe even a sci-fi epic that's more focused on narrative-driven gameplay. It could even be a blend of genres, mixing RPG elements with something unexpected like survival mechanics or even real-time strategy. And then there's the timing to consider. Could this new RPG be intended for Nintendo's next-generation console? If so, we might be looking at a game that takes full advantage of new hardware capabilities, offering us an experience that's even more immersive and visually stunning than what we've seen on the Switch. This could mean larger, more detailed worlds, improved AI for more challenging encounters, or even better integration of online features. To add another layer of speculation, what if this new project is intended to tie into other Nintendo franchises? Monolith Soft has contributed to games like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so there's potential for cross-franchise collaboration. Could we see elements from other Nintendo games influencing this new RPG? Maybe even a crossover event or shared universe scenario. It's a long shot, but it's fun to think about. So, what should we expect moving forward? Unfortunately, details are still scarce, but that doesn't mean we're left in the dark. We might get some hints or teasers in upcoming Nintendo Directs, maybe a brief mention or even a short teaser trailer. As development progresses, I'm sure we'll start to see more concrete information trickle out, whether it's through official announcements or leaks. And let's be real, in today's world, leaks are almost inevitable, right? We should keep an eye on Monolith Soft's hiring patterns. Sometimes the positions they're looking to fill can give us clues about what they're working on. For example, if they start looking for specialists in multiplayer design or online infrastructure, it could indicate that this new RPG might feature online components, something that would be new from Monolith Soft's traditional single-player focus. One thing's for sure, Monolith Soft is aiming high with this new project, whether it's another Xenoblade game or something entirely different. We can expect a high level of quality and innovation. Monolith Soft has consistently delivered some of the best RPG experiences out there, and I have no doubt that whatever they're working on will continue that trend. In the meantime, it's fun to speculate and dream about what this new game could be. Will it introduce new gameplay mechanics? Could it revolutionize the RPG genre in some way? We'll just have to wait and see. But whatever it is, I think we can all agree it's going to be worth the wait. As we get closer to more information, I'll be breaking it down for you here on this channel, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll be sharing my thoughts, analyzing any new trailers or gameplay footage, and of course, diving into any new theories or rumors that pop up. Alright, so that's all we have for now. If you're as excited as I am about the Monolith Soft's next RPG, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates as we get them. Also, let me know in the comments below what you think this new project could be. Are we in for another Xenoblade adventure, or is Monolith Soft cooking up something completely different? And what are your thoughts on potential new challenges they mentioned? I'd love to hear your theories down below. Also, please let me know what stories you want to hear from me. This is Nintendo Together, and let's come together.